Happy Saturday, everybody. We had a great mail day the last 2 days. We are going to share those with you. And also, if you are in the market of you want to start collecting cards or are collecting cards and want us to look for any specific cards that we could maybe trade, sell, or whatever, we would be glad to do that. So here's our cards today. I'm going to let Graydon actually show them. So let's go, Graydon, with who we got on yesterday. So the first guy we got is who, Graydon?
Bill Voss.
Bill Voss. So Graydon, read who he played with on the back of his card there in the last.
The California Angels acquired Bill from the White Sox in the deal that sent pitcher Sammy Ellis to Chicago on January 20th, 1969.
So this is a Angels card, but looks like he also played for the White Sox. So thank you for the autograph, Mr. Voss. The next one's a cool one. It was personalized, and it says,
To Graydon, best wishes, Len Gabrielson.
So, there you go. The interesting thing about Mr. Gabrielson is he got traded to the Cubs, I believe. I'd have to go to Chris Weedman, my buddy, for this one. But he was the Cardinals traded for Lou Brock in the infamous trade. And Len was the fill-in for Lou Brock, or took his place on in right field after they traded Lou Brock. So there's our Cubs connection today. Another Cubs connection coming up. We just got today, Hall of Famer Bruce Sutter. So he's a Hall of Famer. He played for both the Cubs and the Cardinals. He is most famous for me in clinching the 1982 World Series with a strikeout. Also, interesting fact, one of my best friends, Eric Springer from Bellflower, is related to Bruce. So there you go. Next on the list is my favorite Cardinal of all time, probably, growing up at least, is Tom Herr. He sent these autographs back, and he was a second baseman for the Cardinals in the 80s, and really solid player, a good glove, and drove in a lot of runs. So there's Tommy Herr. Thank you, Mr. Herr, and thank you, Mr. Sutter. Last one we got is Ken Daly, who was a reliever in the 80s, mid to late 80s for the Cardinals, left-handed reliever, kind of that specialist role, I think, before it became that specialist role, really good left-handed pitcher. And again, we thank you, Mr. Daly, for your autograph. We got also another cool autograph that we purchased that we want to show, but it's so cool that we're going to not show it today. So I think tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to have what we call Sandlot Sundays. We kind of have a cool Sandlot collection from the movie, and I think we'll go through that tomorrow. So, Graydon, do you have anything to add?
Just our motto, legends never die.
Just remember, legends never die. If you have any questions or feedback, shoot them over. Thank you. Have a great Saturday.